logic. So the battle of Badr took place. They wanted to get the caravan of Abu Sufyan. Why? It was their money. It was their wealth. People say the Muslims were greedy, they just wanted to steal. No, you took our land, you took everything, you took our wealth, you kicked us out of our homes. We need this back. Come on, we are justified in this. It's nothing to do with spreading Islam at that time. In the process, all those who were caught were criminals because they deserved to be either life sentenced or they deserved to face the death penalty because they were murderers. So they had an option. What was the option? Listen very carefully, because this is a very big misunderstanding. The option was, look, you will be served the death penalty in a few moments, but there is one way out. We still want to have mercy on you. Didn't you kill our companions together? So you will be served the death penalty in a few moments. But one way out, if you say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, we want to tell you that in Islam we believe that that is one statement that can save you. You become our brother. Imagine how merciful they were, that they say, look, if you accept us and whatever we have come with is correct, you can save your life. We're not forcing you to do it, but you know that you are served with the death penalty. We are literally showing you a way out. You either have the right to face justice according to the international standard of justice, number one, or we can waive that for you. Allahu Akbar. Look at the mercy of Islam. And then people want to look at it as Islam is barbaric. Islam gave the enemies a way out. That's what Islam did. Someone say, well, why do you force them to say it? Well, we didn't force them to say it. They could have had their death penalty served on them. Imagine if all the prisons here or anywhere else where there are people with death penalty, you go to them and say, you know what, just say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abdu wa rasul, and we release you. Today people would cry foul, but that time they did it because that was the mercy of Islam. And this is why there is a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, يضحك الله إلى رجلين يقتل أحدهما الآخر كلاهما في الجنة. A beautiful hadith. One of the qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the hadith, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala laughs at, or he is amazed. In one narration is يعجب, which means he is amazed at two people. One is killing the other, but both of them shall be in paradise. So some of the people didn't understand that. Later on they saw that a person like Khalid ibn al-Walid radiallahu anhu, he had killed quite a few of the Muslimin. They went as martyrs. He accepted Islam and he died as a Muslim. So bi'idhnillah, by the will of Allah and His mercy, he will also be in Jannah. May Allah grant him Jannah and us as well. So that is the beauty of Islam. No being spread by the sword. So someone might say, why were they given an option that you either pay jizya or you accept Islam? Because they were criminals. That's the reason. They were criminals. They either had to come this way or that way because they were criminals. But when Islam came to these places, did the people come here and say, you know what, we're going to kill all of you? If that was the case, Islam wouldn't be spread, because all of us at some stage we were not Muslim. Some stage in our great-grandfather's lines. Some stage. So how did Islam come to my great-great-great-great-grandfather, wherever it was? How did Islam come there? To be honest with you, we are so strong in Islam today that we are proud. We make dua for their blessings. We started this lecture by saying, may Allah bless all those who brought this goodness to us. Subhanallah. What an honor. So let's not look at it. Islam was spread by the sword. I told you it's a very, very big misconception. And in this way, there are so many other misconceptions that we can speak about. But inshallah, I hope and I pray that I have discussed just a few of them. I think we are drawing, towards the end of the time. And perhaps if there are some questions which are relevant to the topic, if I'm able to give you some light on that, inshallah, I will try my best. And if not, you will have to excuse me, inshallah. So my beloved brothers and sisters, once again, I'd like to thank you really dearly for giving me this opportunity to speak to you, for coming here in great numbers. And really, I do acknowledge that from amongst you, there are people who are very busy. Allah will reward you. And from amongst you, there are people really who have made the time and who have cancelled other programs and who have their busy schedules, but they have made the time to come here. Brothers and sisters, I acknowledge that, and really, not only I appreciate it, but I ask Allah to reward you and to make us from those who have at least learned one thing. If you go home having learned one thing, inshallah we have succeeded. May Allah grant me a lesson and then everyone else. Jazakumullah khair. Sallallahu alaihi.